Welcome everyone to the Rated Raw Superstar.
Ooh, Baszler.
That's gonna be funny every week. I am Romeo. I am joined by my good brother, drunk guy JJ. What's up? Very sober.
Yes, very sober. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Thank fucking God we're back another episode. Fucking God.
We decided to come back for a second.
I know, man. Second time. Give me another shot. No pun intended. This episode was.
Let's not talk about the vaccine on the show. Come on.
Oh no, it's not vaccine. I'm talking about shot. Okay. Give me another round. Yeah, we're vaccinated. Who cares about that? We don't want to get clipped for COVID. But we're back. This episode was much better than last week. That's not really saying much, but
Yes, this episode. I agree with your thoughts, but there's plenty to still tear down.
Oh, absolutely.
We're talking about Raw, Monday Night Raw from May 24th, 2021. Please help us out. Help us, the Rated Raw Superstars. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think.
Guys.
Of course, vote in the Facebook group poll, True Heels, if you thought this show was a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle. And also subscribe if you're new here. The True Heel Heat YouTube channel. We got plenty of wrestling content all through the week.
Always delivering that product.
You don't want to miss it. Turn notifications on. So, beginning of the show, MVP introduced Lashley with some new hoes. You can't just bring out the same 5 every week, right?
Our father roller his grave with them fucking muskrats.
Muskrats. That reminds me of Trae Young. The announcers bring up Raw going back on tour, 25 cities, Texas, first Dallas for Raw. You excited about that?
Then for Raw.
Right.
Then Money in the Bank. Then Dallas for Raw. That's the first Raw with Dallas here.
You excited for that?
Oh, come on, man.
You gonna go?
No, but I save my energy for SummerSlam. Trust me,
which is rumored to be Las Vegas.
Exactly. My hands been itching all day trying to see if I want to purchase that Money in the Bank ticket, but Fort Worth.
Where's that at?
It's in Fort Worth, so honestly, it's kind of not worth it because I would have to go to Dallas and then go all the way to fucking Fort Worth. Not worth it.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you did there. What'd you think about these new hoes?
These milfs, they look like plastic milfs. They were terrible. Completely a downgrade from last week. If Lashley's gonna go with this Godfather gimmick every week with the hoes, he gotta pick out a better selection.
Hey, some days you're eating filet mignon,
yeah.
And some days you're eating Applebee's. I don't know.
Yeah, some days you want a nice fine 10. Some days you're horny, you just want to go for a quick 5 or 6. And
What about if you had 2 5s?
2 5s?
10?
We would do half of that. So 5 and 5, 10, we would do 7.5. That's a 7.5.
We're getting off the rails here. Sorry.
You're talking about hoes way too much. We both kind of happy.
Well, this is Rated Raw. What can we say? Kofi comes out shitting on Drew for getting rematches when he never got one, when he lost his title. And this leads to a number 1 contenders match. I thought Drew looked pretty weak and outmatched on the mic here against everyone in that ring.
Technically, Kofi got his Oh, no, he didn't. Never mind. Brock, when he was in the Rumble, he didn't defend his title. Forget what I just said.
And on Verk on commentary, but little did we know it'd be his last night in the company as he and WWE mutually agreed to part ways.
You went to crossroads.
A lot of people made a note that he was like a sports announcer that was trying to fit into the world of sports entertainment. But I don't even...
He wasn't that good at that either.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I mean, he's got a goofy fucking voice, really. Every time he got excited about something, he sounded like a fucking Mickey Mouse.
I wouldn't be the first person to know with a goofy fucking voice trying to talk. But that's we discussed that later.
This news breaking recently that Jimmy Smith will be the new play-by-play guy on Raw And you might be wondering, who?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Well, I got some information for you. He's an American mixed martial arts commentator and a former mixed martial arts fighter. He's 43 years old. He's also a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So if any of the wrestlers want to fuck with him, he's not just any other commentator. He will fuck you up. And I looked up his voice. He's got a much better voice than Verk, I can assure you. Can he tell wrestling stories? Is he even a wrestling fan? I have no idea.
Guess we'll have to wait and see next week, I suppose.
And we will judge him harshly, like we do everyone else here.
Absolutely.
So, Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston. Pretty good match that ends, of course, a dirty finish. Kofi diving to the outside, taking out Drew, who knocks over Lashley and MVP. We're watching at ringside. Lashley takes offense, attacks Drew for the DQ. And then Kofi hits Lashley with Trouble in Paradise, and Drew follows with a Claymore to the champ. Pretty disappointing to have all those minutes to this match and then black for now.
I calculated it. It was literally 41 minutes after the segment ended. You mean to tell me I started that shit? I wasted 41 minutes of our time only to do that. Like, it was a good match, don't get me wrong, but it was pointless in hindsight. And this is
they do this a lot.
Yeah, and this would be the theme of Raw. They start off with pointless segments only for it to still have to carry over for next week anyway. It's like, what the fuck?
That's right, yeah. Adam Pearce's solution for Drew and Kofi is simply just to do the shit again next week. Like, if I was them, I'd be like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Add us both to the match, yeah.
Yeah. Lashley got in his feelings because he got some ugly hoes this week. That's not our fault.
If Bobby or MVP interfere, they're suspended for 90 days without pay. And they didn't like that. Rhea Ripley versus Nikki Cross. Cross with her dreadful fucking music. Oh.
That doesn't even fit her. That is fucking terrible. Why did they even change her song?
They hate CFO. They don't want anything CFO.
Oh my God. Listen. Ugh.
Our Queen Charlotte Flair backstage challenged Rhea if she could even beat Nikki Cross in 2 minutes. So it's a 2-minute challenge match. And Rhea doesn't. She frustratingly just puts the boots to Nikki, not even concerned about winning or what the time was. Which meant we had to hear Nikki's goofy fucking music twice.
Oh, well, it ended it quick because Charlotte came out right after. Thank God. I've never been more happy to see the team go off in my life.
And she fought Asuka again. And in this match, as if our queen could not get any better, she's now adding more moves to her already elite arsenal. She's adding moves Andrade does.
Yes.
When she reverses the Asuka lock into a pin, the whole Bret Hart, Owen Hart maneuver. And these two, almost incapable of having a bad match. But it's time to move on. And nobody has ever owned Asuka like Charlotte Flair has.
That is true. That is very true.
And it's now official. Asuka fans are seething. It'll be Charlotte versus Rhea at Hell in a Cell. And Rhea fans, a.k.a. Charlotte haters, hoping Rhea gets her revenge here from last year's Mania.
But before the match in the backstage segment with Cross, Charlotte, I don't know if that was going to happen or she fucked it up. She said, "I'll see you in the cell." And then she switched it and said, "Hell in a Cell." So I'm like, are they going to fight in the cell? Which I hope not.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, she said that when they were doing the promo when Nikki popped up. So we'll see. I don't want to see them in a Hell in a Cell match, though. I don't think their feud, or then again, Hell in a Cell is a fucking gimmick now. I'll take that.
We're going to see. Cedric Alexander versus Shelton Benjamin.
Oh,
Lord. Cedric whining on the mic, his voice cracking. He sounded so fucking good.
Look at me! Look at me! He said that shit like 20. I'm like, bro, they gotta put him back to being a babyface because these heel promos he tries to cut are fucking awful. His voice is cringe. It's not a heel. Corey was even fed up with it.
Yeah, he might get go away heat being that annoying.
Yeah,
X-Pac heat.
Yeah, basically.
They used to call it back in the day.
And I'd rather hear fucking, you know how I feel about Sean Waltman. I'd rather hear him fucking cut Cedric ever speak on the mic again.
Oh, man. Cedric whining about how Shelton is the reason they got kicked out of the Hurt business. And this promo kind of made me jealous of deaf people.
Oh, man. You got a point there, good brother. You got a point.
The best part of this match was Shelton clotheslining the shit out of Cedric. Cedric cheats, though. Thumb to the eye and hits the neuralizer for the win. Dirty finish.
Get this fuck off my screen.
Recap video of Orton and Riddle's storyline so far. And it's only been a few weeks, but I could maybe say that this is probably the best told story on Raw so far, or at least the most intriguing.
Probably. It is.
Yeah. No bias there.
Yeah. RK fucking bro, man. Put the tag titles right on him. Who gives a fuck about Styles and whatever? Almost Acme.
Jeez. Riddle versus Xavier Woods. These two had ridiculous chemistry.
Oh my god.
And Xavier can go as a singles guy. Eventually, it's going to be time for Kofi to just let go. The German suplex by Riddle standing on the middle rope to the inside of the ring. The sick landing. I know. You popped for that finish.
Absolutely. The Viper God spirit, the spirit landed into Riddle's body and just took over. And RKO, and even did the nice little Orton pose down on the mat after he pinned him. Great.
How would you rate that RKO? Scale of 1 to 10.
Nothing's better than the Viper Gods. I give just because Orton's spirit was in Riddle's body for a minute. Pause. I give it an 8. I give it an 8.
All right. Fantastic effort by both men here.
It definitely went all out for this match. Even that fucking sick, what is it, like a cradle into the suplex? I mean, suplex. This is a dope match.
Yeah, and Xavier caught him. Jeez.
Yeah. Put some fucking respect on Xavier Woods' name, man. Get it. He's the tag team star with New Day, but man, he can go.
AJ Styles versus Jackson Riker. And you gotta be shitting me with this finish. Elias sneaks up out of nowhere to attack AJ from behind on the outside. The ref doesn't see it because refs are fucking stupid and useless. Riker pins AJ Styles.
Jason fucking Riker, yes. He said that correct. Pinned AJ fucking Styles. What did AJ do wrong? Granted, he's the tag team champion. I love AJ. But what the fuck why has he succumbed to this bullshit? Like, what is going on?
Omos comes running down. Why wasn't he at ringside to begin with?
He gave him a 5 and walked away. So, like, what was the point? It's a tag team partner. He's been with you the whole time, so he just decides to not show up this week.
Imagine Xavier Woods telling Kofi, "Hey, you got this. I'll be back here on my trumpet." Dirty finish. Omos finds Elias, chases him, and hit sticks him right into the screen at the stage. I thought the bump looked nice.
Yeah, it did. It looked pretty cool.
And that was the best part. That's it.
Yeah, basically.
Sheamus defeats Humberto Carrillo. Carrillo showed some fight, but Sheamus had to cheat and pull his tights to win. Dirty finish. Sheamus tries to attack Humberto after, but Ricochet with the save. They hit Sheamus with a moonsault and a 450 splash. They get the upper hand.
That's pretty cool. I don't like Sheamus now coming out with his Sherlock Holmes shit. Matches, they should have just saved that for when he was like regular backstage. I don't even care, man. Like, God, I don't give a. But Sheamus was killing it right before he won the U.S. title at Mania. Since he's gotten it, it's honestly been whatever.
It's just guys he's gonna destroy.
Yeah, Mr. Dale Gas, I guess he's getting his shine now. Ricochet, whatever. He's fucking feuding with Ali on main event, and then he come into the main roster now feuding with Sheamus. Jesus.
Main event. Another rematch.
we don't want to cut you up, but we come from seeing the Drew Kofi match, which is really good. Besides the stupid finish, we got Charlotte and Asuka. We already know what they can do. We got Riddle and Xavier Woods, all in the show, and this is the fucking match you guys want to close with. This is the fucking match we got to see to end the show.
Natalya and Tamina versus Shayna and Nia for the tag titles. Reginald cost Shayna the win by distracting the ref. Shayna yells at him to leave. When he's leaving, pyro goes off while he's leaving, and he's blinded in the eyes again. The distraction causes Shayna to get rolled up by Natalya. Dirty finish. Shayna grabs Reginald after and challenges him to a match next week. Oh, what a hook for next week. That'll make people tune in.
Oh, God. I'm definitely not watching the playoffs for this. Oh, man, I can't wait. Ooh.
I hate this storyline. Make it stop. Closing Raw with this garbage. Not ideal. Alexa Bliss, not even in the building to fuck with the pyro, so good luck explaining that. What was that, the ghost of Larry Steve?
Yeah, exactly.
The pig?
Him is the dead pig. Yeah. R.P. Larry Steve, by the way.
R.I.P. Larry Steve.
And this fucking stupid simp storyline with Reginald, I'm over it. It's literally been going on since fucking December. Just end this. Just seriously end this. What the? Put him back in the. Man, have him be part of Hit Row on fucking NXT or something. Get him the fuck off of me. Yo, I'm seriously over it. Thank God he got away from Sasha, because God damn it.
The Raw rating is in, and it's terrible. 1.62 million.
Gee, fuck why?
5 dirty finishes on the night to match the 5 from last week. Insane.
We're in a row.
2 shows. Match of the night, Riddle, Xavier wins.
Yes, definitely.
MVP, I'm going to go with Charlotte Flair, not just because I'm wearing her shirt, but she talked that shit to Rhea Ripley, and then Rhea Ripley couldn't back it up, and then she backed it up, beating Asuka, owning Asuka as she usually does. That's my MVP.
I agree. Charlotte, and honestly, I'll also throw, I don't know if to call him Cossack Christmas Creed, Jesus, what a mark.
Whoa.
It Woods. He showed that he can go as a single star. He's been his stigma as a tag team New Day guy for the last 7 years, and tonight he held his own against Riddle. It was a great match. So
yes, I hope Vince was watching closely.
I hope so too. So Xavier Woods and Charlotte. Woo.
Jabroni of the night, I'm gonna go 2, Cedric Alexander and Reginald.
Oh God, it's again easy. Cedric and the microphone. God. Oh man. I wish they would have cut that shit off. Honestly, you know what? Fuck it. I'm throwing in that main event. That should have not closed the show. Everybody involved in that main event is Cedric.
Oof.
Ugh. Horrible.
We'll put our thumbs out. And 3, 2, 1. It'll be thumbs up or thumbs down for this edition of Monday Night Raw. 3, 2, 1.
Really?
Thumbs down for me.
3 good matches. I saw
yes.
Thumbs in the middle.
We but got the rest isn't enough.
Yeah, I got
5 dirty finishes.
Shitty finishes. But the dirty finishes are still good matches.
Well, no, they weren't. Well, one of them was.
2. Kofi, Drew, and then Charlotte and Asuka.
That,
you didn't count that. Oh, no, that was not a dirty finish. No,
yeah, it wasn't.
Okay, so I'm keeping it.
It's just, I'm very harsh judge. It could be that too, but.
I mean, you know how I feel about reviewing Raw, so.
We want to hear from you. The poll, Facebook group, True Heels. It could be worse next week from judging by what they saw tonight.
And it's Memorial Day. Oh, yeah, it's definitely.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Holiday? Forget it. Yeah.
Holiday, playoffs, not just basketball, just hockey too. Yeah, that's probably gonna be a 1.1.
That would be history. That would be the worst Raw rating of all time.
Well, we're here to be a part of history, guys. You know what I'm saying? We love this shit.
Where can everyone find you?
Instagram, Hacksaw_J_Duggan. Twitter, Drunken Master JJ. Facebook, Jaquan James. You know where the gang is at. We're everywhere. Skonex, MySpace, Facebook, Pornhub, X Videos, RedTube, Tinder, Plenty of Fish, Black Planet. The gang, we're really everywhere. That's what we do, man. We're big time now. We're big time.
You can follow me, the Pride of NY, Twitter and Instagram, right here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. Check out NX3, me, Ness, Chris G. We cover NXT. Check out True Rewind, coming soon, hopefully.
We're about to be back, guys.
Yeah, we're coming back.
About to be back. Trust us. Trust and believe.
We cover Raw vs. Nitro, the Monday Night War, me, Drunk Guy JJ, SP3, check out our biography reviews, both Dark Side of the Ring and A&E biography. I almost said AEW biography.
I mean,
I got it.
So technically, this would be the night, so it's okay.
I got AEW on mine because it'll be the Double or Nothing roundtable, probably Sunday. Check that out.
Shit, Double or Nothing is this weekend. Oh my god. Fuck, I'll work. God damn it. All right, I'll figure it out.
So that'll do it for Rated Raw Superstars episode number 2. For Drunk Guy JJ, I'm Romeo. We'll see you next week for Memorial Day Raw. What'd you say?
So yes, next week we'll be back on this day.
Hey, maybe the third episode's a charm.
We won't. All right, both be drunk because it's Memorial Day. Or actually, we might just do a Memorial Day. Fuck it.
We'll see you next week. Thank you for watching.
Sure.